Meek Official, I'm about to play your track. Talon's Luster Meek remix. Shout out to Meek Official, man. So I'm just gonna give my thoughts about it. I think it's cool. It sounds full. As a composition, as an arrangement, it sounds full. But the one thing I wanna talk about is the mix. The way the drums hit, the drums were punching, but they didn't sound balanced with the rest of the track to my ears. I just wanted to sound really full and wide. So I think if you focus on your mixing, that's gonna help take it to another level. Let's do another one. This is the Halfrican, Try to Knock. Let's go. Halfrican, let's hear it. What I like about this track, all in all, the mix sounded wide. As far as the melody, nothing about it really grabbed me. But with that said, everything sounded cohesive and together. You're there with the mixing, keep going with it. I think one thing you could benefit from is studying more song structure and listening to some of your favorite tracks and how they arranged it. I think studying song structure is gonna take you a long way. Let's play another one. Let's play this Blackjacks one. I just spent all my dough, I ain't tripping. Might as well close and roll. I can make you happy. Shut up and salute when you're speaking to the captain. Everybody wants it. Come on, you can have it. Flexing like the niggas that you hear when they rapping. Yeah, you want that wrist, sprouts and niggas fishing. Pull up in the vent. Shout out to Blackjacks for submitting this track. Right off the bat, this track caught my attention. The drums were fire, it had a bounce to it. Everything sounded in place, the vocals sounded together. Like, that's how I want to feel when I hear a track. Just like that. Some constructive criticism, I feel like the vocal felt very monotonous. It didn't change up, it didn't catch me off guard. The beat was fire, but the vocal, I want to hear it change up more frequently. I want to hear it do something. Just the beat was so dope, it had me vibing. I was gonna do 3, but let's do a couple more, why not? Let's hear this one from Riding Music. Let's go! That shit was fire, man. That shit was super fire. The mix sounded great. The way it came in was just wide. It was hitting hard. It was emotional. Really, really dope. I really like that. There's nothing about that I did not like. I know I was gonna do 3, that was 4, but let's keep going. Produced by Lettuce. Let's hear this one. Beats by DJ Lettuce. Shout out to DJ Lettuce, man. I noticed you have like a couple different tracks in one, which kind of threw me off a little bit. As soon as I was starting to get into the melody in the first one, it switched to another track. It's hard for me to judge it as like a track because it's like little snippets. That second one, I think it has a lot of potential. I like the melody. I like the bounce. Like, I want to hear those drums hitting a little harder, man. A little more punch in there. I want that 808 to hit. Work on the mix, get those drums to really cut through. Drums that knock, check that out. Get those drums to punch a little harder. Yo, let's hear this one by Timber.
Okay. Shout out to Timber. Thank you for submitting. What I like about this track and I like about the soundscape that you're going for is it's real crispy sounding. Like I love the crispy sounding drums. That beginning melody was real cool. I really like that with the bass notes. Really dope. I feel like there's some elements fighting with one another. Like I want that snare to just pop front and center. Again, I like the sonics you're going for. The melody was real cool and the drums were real cool. Let's hear Lifted's track right above it. So this one's Lifted Music. It's called Late Night. Hey! Yeah, that was dope, man. That was a bop right there. I like that one. It just had a good feel. It's something you can throw on and vibe to. I mean, yeah, it was cool, man. I can't get too in depth, man. It just felt good. When I put it on, it felt good. Random, wherever it lands, boom. Asha. Yeah, man, that was pretty dope. The first half, it was kind of like a boom bap, almost like I could hear like Madlib rapping on it or something like that. The sample is cool, but I like the overall sonics of it, man. I think that you were kind of going for that grimy feel, so I wasn't too mad at it. Make sure that that loop timing is on point. When the second part of the beat hit, that's when I was kind of intrigued. It had a real good feel. I actually prefer probably the second half over the first half. Wherever the mouse lands. Midi Monsters. Drums a knock. Woo! They so heavy, make you. Shout out to Midi Monsters. Man, that was hard. That was super hard. I know Midi Monsters, man. You're a beast with it. That shit was super hard hitting. If anything, I could hear the bass getting turned up on this one. This track is the type of track that would slap on an iPhone. Another one, another one, another one. All right, let's see where it lands. Bedphone. Old as dirt before I overthought everything.
It's Bedphone, Bedphone. Stay out of the line. Stay in the headphones. And I made a collage. Appears right in front of you. It's a mirage.
Shout out to you, Bedphone. Man, honestly, it sounds like you just had fun with that one. It didn't grab me. It didn't do anything for me personally, but shout out to you, man. Just have fun with this. Sometimes you just gotta have fun with it. We haven't heard from Monster J yet. Let's listen to Monster J's track. I might be biased, but you need some drums that knock in your life, bro. Check out the free kit. Make those kicks hit, bro. Make those snares hit harder. The vocal was cool. This is why I put out these kits to the community. It's a free drum kit. It's free for everyone. You need that in your life, bro. Shout out to Monster J. Thank you for submitting. Orca, let's hear you. Ooh. Shout out to Orca for submitting. I like some of the sounds you use in there. It threw me off a little bit rhythmically. I think this track has potential. It was a little bit too much on the left field side of things. Usually I'm all for that, but the bounce, you didn't lock me quite in fully with the bounce. It was super creative. I like your choice of sounds. Work on getting those grooves tighter. I think you have the sound, man. I just want to see it come together a little bit.
DECAP.